Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by for your monthly tarot insights for the month of August. I want to run through a few things really quick just before we get started. First of all, anytime you come to see a general reading, what you should expect is that this reading, not every little bit of it is going to apply to you in just exactly the way that it comes through. Some of it may not apply to you at all. Because it is a general reading, and so I'm going to be picking up on a lot of different energies for each sign. So there's going to be different stories coming to me, kind of getting mixed up and jumbled, and hopefully making a lot of sense to you, but you should not expect that it's going to be exactly right on just for you, okay? Next thing that you need to know. What I'm looking at for these readings is a particular life cycle that you're going to be going through during the month of August. And so life cycles, I've seen them last as long as 20 minutes. I've seen them last as long as several years. Life cycles, really, their length depends on your willingness to embrace the lesson or experience and move forward with it, or your resistance to that lesson or experience and moving forward with it. So it really all depends on you. When I'm looking at the life cycle, I'm going to be looking at some information that kind of sets you up to have the lesson or experience. We'll look at the lesson or the experience itself, and then we will look at the fulfillment or ultimate fulfillment of the life cycle, and that comes up as a result of integrating the lesson or experience into your life. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for you guys for August. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's jump into your readings. Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot insights for August. The first card that we're going to be looking at is going to be about your environment. And your environment is any place that you have energy or effort invested. Usually it comes up as home, but I have seen it as school or as work as well. So what I'm seeing about your environment is that right now there's a lot of mysterious stuff happening there. There's a lot of things going on that you're not quite sure exactly what the real deal story is. For some of you, I think this is situations with your kids that you're just not exactly sure what's going on with them, with kids that live in the house with you. For others of you, this is going to be something that is, of course, completely different. But things going on with your environment that you feel like you know enough to know there's more going on than what you're being told. All right, subconscious leanings. Looks like there's some kind of cycle that you have been thinking that you were ending, but you haven't really been ending. So you keep going back into some situation over and over and over. Looks to me like your subconscious is really working on that and trying to figure out, okay, how do we actually get out of this cycle? Next thing that comes up talks to me about your learning style and also your communication style. Right now, I feel like you're learning things that that you have to as you go. I think that you are doing something that is new or doing some things that are new, and so there is new information that you have to pick up. And I think you are, like I said, you're just picking up this information as you go, as your need arises. As far as communication style, I think that you may be trying to bribe some of the people around you with your communication style. You may be talking to them in such a way as to let them think that they are going to be getting something good out of whatever it is that you're trying to talk them into. You may be just really showing them the benefits of agreeing with you on something, some kind of program or something that you want to do or what have you. But I think that you're very aware of the other people and very aware of any benefits that they may derive from whatever it is that you would like or may not derive. I'm not even sure that you're being 100% honest with this. I think you may even be making some implications that are a little over and above just to make sure that people stay with you on this idea that you're trying to promote for this particular life cycle. The next thing that we have coming up does talk to me about your work. And this is just telling me that as far as work where you make money, I feel like you're feeling a little frustrated there. You're feeling like whatever it is that you're trying to push forward, whatever project that you're trying to complete, I feel like there's something is just kind of stuck and not moving forward the way that you would like it to move forward. As far as inner work on your own character and your own personality, what's going on here? I feel like you're kind of discovering that there's a little bit more of the trickster in you than what you would have thought before. And you're starting to realize that in the month of August, and you're starting to figure out, okay, do I want to accept that and leave it the way it is? Or do I want to accept that truth about myself and do something to change that? Let's see. Let's look at the next thing. What I'm looking at next talks to me about that part of you that is being grown or expanded right now. And so what I'm seeing here is that I feel like you're homesick, honestly, is what's coming through, Capricorn. I feel like there's somewhere that you would rather be, someplace that you used to call home that you would rather be. And you may actually be planning a trip to go home to be around the folks that you grew up with, or you may be wanting to reunite with a friend, or you may be wanting to reunite with an intimate partner. This really just talks about that part of you that's being grown or expanded, is that part that realizes the importance of home and wants to get back to home and sees home as not only comfortable and known, where everything is sort of known, but also a safe place. All right, so Capricorn, what you stand up for? This kind of ties in with your communication style. You know, earlier I said that maybe you might be implying things that were a little bit over the top. I think that there's something going on where you're not telling the exact truth. Once again, making some implications, letting people think things that aren't necessarily true, and doing this just in order to keep them on board with whatever it is that you are trying to promote. And so I see that somebody knows your story. They know what's up. They've got your number, honey. And I see them actually coming to you and saying, hey, what's up with this? Why are you acting like this? And I feel like you're defending yourself. You are giving whatever reasoning that you have used to justify this, you're giving this to this person that actually confronts you about it and defending your actions that way. How other people are perceiving you. This card really tells me that with this manipulation of information to where you're not exactly telling lies, but you are sort of implying things that aren't true, this has, I mean, some people are on to you. I don't know exactly how many, at least that one that confronted you, but I think there are others as well. And they're starting to realize that you don't shoot straight from the hip, that you're not acting in a completely honest and transparent way. And so they are recognizing that when they recognize you, and they're starting to see you as somebody who is in their best interest to interact with in a cautious type of way. The next card that we have coming up does talk to me about your lesson or experience as you go through this particular life cycle. What I'm seeing here is preparing for something, just really getting prepared for something. And this can be anything from getting prepared to take a trip, getting prepared to make a big presentation at work, getting prepared to ask your intimate partner if they would like to marry you. This could be anything. But just getting prepared is that a lesson or experience that's coming up right now. As you're getting prepared, there are some other things going on in your life. So as you're incorporating this, getting prepared into your life, some other things are happening. That was totally redundant, huh? Okay, so one of the things is you're starting to not feel so good about yourself. Yeah, I think all the intentional miscommunication has you feeling not so good about yourself. And also, it's really hard to get people to work with you by the time you get to the end of this life cycle. A lot of people don't want to work with you because they're not feeling very comfortable with the words that are coming out of your mouth and with what you're trying to get done, because they don't know what the real deal is with you anymore. And it's weird because I don't think this is normally the way you are, Capricorn. Most of you, I don't think this is normally the way you are. I think this is a whole new way of being for you because you want whatever this thing is so badly. One of the other things that comes up as you're getting prepared for whatever it is you're preparing for is that you're having a hard time pulling a team together to help you to get things accomplished. And then the final thing is, really, you're coming up as a little bit of someone who's kind of coming across as a little bit flaky. This is ultimate fulfillment of this life cycle. You're coming across as a little bit of a flake because you're saying one thing, you're doing another, and people are noticing that. And so they're not real thrilled about interacting with you because they don't know what to expect from you. Excuse me. So of course this was not like the most flattering thing to see come up for you guys, Capricorns. Of course, I want you to keep in mind, just like I said at the front of this video, that not everything I say here, not everything I see here is going to apply to every single Capricorn. So if it doesn't apply to you, just take it with a grain of salt. Check your rising sign, check your moon sign, see what those have to say. For those of you that it does hit home with, then you know, just know that Spirit doesn't miss a lick. And don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, everybody have a fantastic month, and I do appreciate all of your support, your likes, your shares, subscribes, and comments. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Everyone have a fantastic month, and I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves. And I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki master. And so I was looking into a Reiki master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Um, Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, everybody, for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you, everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.